Beginning of day 2 of some exploration work, guys. Let's see what we turn up. This looks like amazing country for moose. Lots of trails cut through here, I think mostly by moose cows. But I'm afraid there is a such thing as having too much water. That makes it very challenging to pinpoint a spot for a good trail camera setup, because you just never know which direction they're going to come in. Too many options. This drainage that I thought was chock full of water is bone dry. I got some pins up here that set while e-scouting. It looked like it's super boggy, marshy area. We'll see if there's a spring that pops up, but I'm assuming that there's probably not with how dry this is so far. It looks like great habitat, just no water, which this is the type of drainage a guy is in search of if you can find that little bit of water that's in it. Bone dry. Then you walk up on something like this. Cha-ching. I think this is probably worthy of a camera. Just enough water to make a mess for an elk or a moose. Well, son of a gun. Get to looking around for a good tree. And it looks like somebody beat me to the punch, which is alright. I know this area gets hit pretty hard. It's going to be tough to find a good spot without a camera or something on it. Hope you've got something good on there, my friend. Well, with that said, guess on to the next one, guys. Or if there's another wallow or another good trail, that'll lead me to something better. Here we are. Nice. This will do. Sure there's no cameras up at this location. Now it's time to find a tree to put this camera on. Do my best to find a tree that I can either point at south or north, because the sun rises in the east and it sets in the west, and it always makes for some challenging pictures when the sun is hitting the camera at the right angles. Always face it north or south if you can. This tree right here is gonna be the best bet. Okay, gonna check to make sure the angle is good on this, and I think we're gonna be in the money, guys. This is looking better and better. Getting more water. Nice little bench up here. Look around, see if there's any other cameras. Oh yeah, there's one. Figured it would be too good of a spot not to have one. Somebody's all over it. Looks good. Tracks in here. Got some bones. Been died. Oh yeah, there's a pile of bones. Well, would you look at that, guys? That looks pretty moosey to me. Oh, heck yeah, that's cool. Be cooler if it was a bull, but that's pretty sweet. We're in here, guys. Got the moose head strapped in. Now we'll be on our way, guys. Let this individual have this spot with their camera and just keep following this upstream. See if there's another good spot we can find. Quite the setup right here. Got the double tree stand. Love it. And it's overlooking a pretty cool little pond. It would have required a little ambition to get that hauled into this. Looks like that tree stand's been up there for quite some time. Probably nice little 25-yard shot. One thing I'm learning about this area is it is definitely hit hard by humans. A lot of people up in this stuff for sure. After looking at that tree stand a little closer, it looks like it's been there for quite some time. One of them's way rusted out, has a bunch of pine needles in it. I'm assuming it hasn't really been used. I don't know that for sure. But looking around, there's no trail cameras set up here. It looks like a fantastic spot. So, I don't know what your guys' thoughts are, but I'm going to throw a camera on it. Public land. It's one of those things, guys. I don't feel like I'm doing any harm. I don't think I'm breaking any man codes. Who knows? It might be somebody that set that thing up 10 years ago, and they've never been back in here since. So please put a camera on it and see what I turn up. Hour and a half later, and got a camera up there. Hopefully that gets some good photos. We'll see. I was struggling with that thing. Kept getting card error, and it wasn't really going off with the motion. Hopefully it's good enough. Come back in a few weeks and check it out. See what we come up with. Now that's a big moose track, guys. That's a good one. Hopefully I'll be able to get him on camera. It's been a couple miles since I've checked in, guys. I've gotten out of the drainage with water and I've just kind of been covering some ridge lines. There's a saddle over here that I wanted to dip into, see if there's any wallows in it. One bonus is I just had some text messages hit, so I've got self-service through here. That's all I have left, guys, is cell cam. So if I do find a little honey hole, hopefully I've got service and we'll step it up. I don't know what the heck that old elk was doing in this stuff during shed season. Just found me a brown. Another little bonus for all the hard work I'm putting in. Sweet. Little rag. Cool. Nature's pretty cool. How in the world did this tree find a way to grow right through that rock? Crazy. That's awesome. Grows nothing, guys. It's times like these where I normally find myself in some pretty sticky situations. When in the thick, nasty, looking on Onyx maps, it just looks like one big, thick, green blob. Really don't know what the hell you're getting yourself into until you get in the midst of it. I came, I saw, and I conquered. Accomplished all the missions I seeked, guys. I'm basically just beelining it back to the Razor now. Tons and tons of water throughout this whole range. Lots of sign of humans. It's easy hiking, but just a lot of miles. I think I was like 6.5 miles to the top. I say super easy, kind of rolling hills. Easy hiking, but long ways. So, okay, covered a lot of country, guys. This is some awesome country, honestly, but I'm afraid everybody else in the county knows about it too, by the looks of it. So, all right, get back to the Razor, call it a day, get back to the family, spend the rest of the evening with them.